Hey, welcome to the Realist channel on the YT. It's your girl, African Export, and I was sent a personal message, a topic for discussion for the series Debate and Discussion, or Discussions and Debate. Call it what you want. And the topic, I was like, oh yeah, this is a good one. The topic is friends with benefits. Okay, friends with benefits. Let me first just give you a brief overview, because I know we have international subscribers, and friends with benefits, or that phrase, some people may or may not be familiar with what that is. Friends with benefits, basically, to my understanding, is a relationship between two people who are intimate with each other, but they are not exclusively together. They are not committed to one another. Now, I'm not going to go too deep off into this, because I have a feeling a lot of people will it'll be polar opposites. Either you're feeling it or you're not. Me personally, friends with benefits, there is no such thing. There are no benefits to friends with benefits. And I'm going to say why I believe that is so. Okay. As a woman, when you choose to have a sexual relationship with a man, or a woman for that matter, I don't know how y'all get down. But when you choose to have a sexual relationship with a person who you are not exclusive, who there is no verbal agreement that you guys are exclusive, one-on-one, monogamous, you are still investing time and emotion into that person. Many of young adults, older adults, mature adults will agree that when, as a woman, you share yourself with someone sexually, you basically give up a piece of yourself. You are connected to that person. And I think that, especially in today's day and age, there is this emphasis placed on, no emotional attachment. We do what we do. I do what I do, and let that be it. The subscriber mentioned that a video series by Lethal Pleasure, Men's Chronicles, which I already told you guys, check that out. There's a gentleman on there represented as, what is he called? The Frame Changer, I think, is Mr. Frame Changer, I think is what he goes by. But he is the type of man that I think a lot of young women will come in contact with, and he is the man who is not looking for a commitment. He verbalizes that he does not want a commitment, and women, or young girls, young women, feel as if that they can completely ignore any type of emotion and just go forth with this sexual or physical relationship and be okay with it. We lie to ourselves. We lie to ourselves and try to make us believe that we can become or have a physical relationship with someone else and not be emotionally invested. This is where we mess ourselves up. Okay, when I was watching the series and that young man was talking about how he expresses to a woman at first what the get down is, what it's going to be, what it's not going to be, as soon as he sees that there's getting some emotional feelings or attachment, that's when he's ghost. That's when he's gone. And I can't be mad at him. I really cannot, because a lot of times young men, I don't know how old he is, but I know he's under 30. Young men are not looking for a committed relationship. They are not looking to be emotionally involved with a woman, because they know that they're not ready for the responsibility that it takes and the emotional, you know, investment that it takes to actually be in a committed relationship with a woman. He's not ready to be married. He's not ready to be a father. He's not ready to be a provider. So no. So friends with benefits, devil's advocate. I know that there are some women out there who will feel that they can go forth and have a relationship, friends with benefits. We can be physical and I go about my life and that's fine. I'm not looking for a relationship. And those women, if you are one of those ones, I suggest that you do a video response or a comment as to why you are comfortable with, you know, having relationships like that. I think that in some ways, in my opinion, you do sell yourself short if you give so much of yourself to somebody else without them expressing any type of commitment to you, any type of loyalty to you, any type of emotional attachment to you. When the expression of love making or sexual relationship should be just that. It's a physical act of you know, two people sharing love together. That's what it should be. You know, I'm not going to go into depth of, you know, religion and the Bible and the love, and I'm not going to go there. But at the same time, so many women wind up thinking that they big bad boss hog can deal with the big men out there, like, yeah, whatever, it's whatever. I do me and he do him and it's all good. You're lying to yourselves. That's why so many women is over here slashing tires, busting out windows. Okay, that's why a lot of women end up in situations where they got a kid with a man who never wanted them to begin with. So my thing is we need to be completely honest with ourselves. When it comes to friends with benefits, I'm not for it. The majority of those relationships do not end in a positive way. They do not. I will say this last point, and I'm going to get off of here. Friends with benefits, 9.99987% of those relationships that are friends with benefits, I'll tell you this, they never, 9 times out of 10, progress to anything more than that. If you're a woman who wants a committed relationship, a monogamous relationship with a good man, you have to be steadfast with what it is that you say that you want for yourself. You have to stick with your standard. You want a dedicated man who's dedicated to you. You don't give up the goods until he's proven himself, and you need to make sure that you're right. You know what I'm saying? You need to be right within before you call yourself wanting and demanding what it is that you want. So no ixnay on the friends with benefits. I'm cool. But I understand young women, sometimes there's a learning curve. You gotta learn the hard way. But hopefully, if you are watching this and you are sexually active, keeping yourself safe, you are not investing yourself emotionally, giving yourself to somebody who's not committed to you. Don't do it, ladies. So I'm keeping it real. Until next time for the next debate and discussion, I look forward to your video responses, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know. Friends with benefits, good thing, bad thing. Talk to you guys soon.